The Goose Girl, a tale of true love and deception. Welcome, fairy tale lovers. Today we're about to share a magical story from the Brothers Grimm that's filled with deception, kindness, and a hidden princess. This is the tale of the Goose Girl. Ready for a journey full of twists and turns? Let's begin. Once upon a time, in a kingdom far away, a beautiful princess was betrothed to a prince from another land. Before her journey to her new home, her mother, the queen, packed her with treasures, jewels, fine clothes, and royal gifts. But the princess also received a gift from a good fairy, a magical lock of hair to protect her on her journey. Along with her royal gifts, the princess had a maid who was to accompany her. But when the journey began, the princess grew thirsty, and her maid, showing her true nature, refused to fetch water for her. Instead, the princess had to drink from a brook, and as she did, the magical lock of hair whispered a warning. "Alas, alas, if thy mother knew it, sadly, sadly, would she rue it." As the journey continued, the maid grew bolder in her cruelty. When they reached the end of their journey, the maid took advantage of the princess's situation. She stole her horse, Falada, a magical steed, and forced the princess to change into shabby clothes, making her take the position of a lowly goose girl. Though disguised, the true princess's beauty and grace didn't go unnoticed. As they entered the royal court, the false bride was greeted with joy, while the real princess was left to tend to the geese. But Falada, her faithful horse, had witnessed the whole deception and knew the truth. Every day, the true princess passed under a dark gate where Falada's head was nailed to the wall. It was a painful reminder of what had happened, but she took comfort in the fact that Falada still spoke to her, saying, "Bride, bride, there thou gangest. Alas, alas, if thy mother knew it, sadly, sadly, would she rue it." One day, the old king, who had been observing the goings-on in the royal court, heard the princess's sorrowful words. He decided to investigate and soon discovered the truth. He summoned the princess and heard her tale from beginning to end. The truth was finally revealed. With her true identity revealed, the princess was dressed in royal clothes and presented to the prince. He was amazed by her beauty and kindness. The false bride's treachery had been exposed, and the prince chose the true princess as his bride. At a grand feast, the old king asked the false bride what should be done to someone who betrayed another in such a way. Her cruel answer was to punish the guilty party with a terrible fate. But the king revealed that the judgment was for her, and as she had judged, so she would be punished. And so the true princess was united with the prince, and they lived happily ever after. The good fairy restored Falada to life, and the kingdom was filled with peace and joy, a reminder that patience, kindness, and justice always triumph in the end.